Hello and welcome, I am Scarpalock, and this is City of Heroes on the private server Rebirth with Shrike, our level 38 mutation Stalker with 5.7 million experience gained and 1.128 million left to get to level 39. We have 20 million influence, and we are working on a story arc for the Devouring Earth, with the Devouring Earth for Genji 8s. Ginger Yates says the Devouring Earth have got their hands on a strange new bacteria that seems to be eating away through solid steel. They deployed it just this morning at that old plastics factory that's often been charged with polluting Founders Falls. There wouldn't be any Freedom Phalanx action figures. There won't be any more Freedom Phalanx action figures out of that place. The whole thing has been reduced to a quivering pile of quivering mold. I've got a lead on the next target, McAllister Pest Control. I want you to stop the Devouring Earth. So we need to go to Atlas Park, and it is a timed mission. So let's go ahead and find the railway here. No. Well, Wentworth is close enough. And off we go. And I still haven't decided what to do about the difficulty. Should we go and make it +2 enemies? I'm afraid that's going to just make it take so long. Let's, oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's see how this next mission goes, and then I'll make a decision. I just don't want to make the missions all take, like, ridiculously long, and then we end up with hour-long missions, because in Defeat Alls, I've got twice or 3 times as many enemies to take out. I don't want to bore everybody stupid. Now, if we were to go, we talked last time about the possibility that we might want to forego doing SOs all the way to 50 and start doing some invention sets so that we could boost this accuracy bonus here, and then go into the +3s and +4s rather than +2s and 3s, so that it's more of a challenge. And one of the problems with that is going to be getting into those enhancement sets on this server, because everything's really expensive here. You saw how much we were selling orange salvage for millions, right? And we need 5 bacterial bombs to burn. And I hear a glowy. You've seen that we're selling salvage for millions. Well, if that's true, then we're going to have to buy it for millions as well, and that is not something we're going to be able to do easily. So it's the kind of thing where it might take till level 50 just to get enough influence to get the sets we need to do the level 40 to 50 content at +3. You see what I mean? So I'm not sure whether it's going to really work out. I don't know. Don't hear any other glowies here. Let's see. I think we want to go this way, because there should be an elevator down there, but let's just check back here too. I don't hear any glowies back there either. So let's head down or up the elevator. So yeah, it would take into significant levels, I think, to get enough, unless we luck into it, right? We do have, for instance, Positron's Blast, right? And I think the Mew Vestment is orange and the rest of the stuff is yellow or white. So we could just sort of hold on to these things and sort of get them naturally. That, I suspect, would take at least as long as trying to get the influence to buy all of that stuff. I mean, the only other way to do it is to turn off experience, just gain influence, and do farming, which I am absolutely not going to do. That's just boring. I am not doing that. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really want to make it too easy. On the other hand, I don't want it to take forever, which is what's going to happen if we end up fighting like 2 and 3 times as many enemies. So I don't know, guys. Leave your comments. What do you think? Do you believe how long this stupid little thing takes? And the problem with it is, too, it's irrelevant. I could stand here literally for an hour and it would not be able to overwhelm my regeneration. So it's actually a pointless... It's a pointless thing. I don't know. When they spawn the little guys, I really have never seen the point of them. They're of no threat to you at all. So, like, what's the point? Yeah, they make you fight them, but, like, who cares? They're not any threat. Bedrock is the worst, so we'll take him out. Yeah, when they put out like the baby clockworks, the gears, I've never seen the point of that either. It's not like if there are enough gears, if there are like 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, they could like gang up to hurt you. They can't. You could literally at level 5 stand there in front of a bunch of gears and not touch them and go away from the computer for half an hour and come back and your character still wouldn't be dead. So, oh, I didn't mean to hit that. It's the first time I've done that, but it won't be the last. So I've never really seen the point of the little like underlings that come out, because they don't do enough cumulative damage to matter. They're really just more of an annoyance. And so I'm not really sure why they bothered with them. Do you believe this? If you don't get him in the first shot, you're basically screwed and you're going to be taking 25 swings at him. Okay, so now I got this Black Rose here. I don't know why he didn't aggro to me. So we need 2 more bacterial bombs to burn. And we don't have to defeat all as far as I know, so let's just see if we can find the glowies. There's one around here somewhere. Where is it? I hear it very loudly over here. Huh. Well, we have to take these guys out, I guess. Where is this thing? I hear it as if it's right here. It must be on the other side of the wall. Oh, that's great. I aggroed these guys too. Didn't even need to come down this way, I guess. Thought there was another bedrock. I wonder where he went. He must have got stuck. Alright, let's go actually find this thing as soon as we're hidden. There it is. So we didn't even have to fight those guys. And there's one left. Right there. And we have stopped them from blowing up this office. And we contact Ginger Yates, who says Ronnie McAllister already called to say he'll fumigate your house anytime free of charge, Tiger Shrike. You should be proud of your work. Hey, my house doesn't need fumigation. Get over to Zentech office on the triple. The Devouring Earth are raiding the building, and they're bent on slaughtering the entire workforce. You've got to get Zentech. You got to save Zentech from the Devouring Earth. Oh wait, the residue. Oh, we're in the wrong place. The residue you discovered after the Devouring Earth attack on Paragon Technical Institute indicates that they were working on something. Finding out what it was could give us a clue to their eventual plan. Take it to Steve Sheridan. Okay, so Steve Sheridan is in Brickstown, so we'll just take the monorail over to him. Go to Old Atlas Park, Prometheus Park within Atlas Park, one of the nicer places in the town. Yeah, many times I wish Paragon City was a real place, minus the superheroes and the war walls, and I could just go visit it because it's really cool. There are lots of really pretty places in Paragon. Atlas, Founders, Talos. Wrong way. Brickstown, not so much. I wouldn't want to come visit here. But I'd love to go to Talos, Founders, Atlas. Steel Canyon is really cool. And in many ways, I really like Kings Row, even though it's kind of grungy like this. There's just something very charming about it. It's just sort of very old town type of feel. He says this is a sample of medicine that weakens the immune system. Doctors use similar medication when they're doing an organ transplant. It keeps the body from rejecting the new organ. I guess the Devouring Earth plan to turn the substance into a virus to weaken all the immune systems so we're more susceptible to their mutagens. They never stop trying to wipe us out, do they? I don't know if even the Ricti hate humanity this much. We're going to contact Ginger, and she says, we need to know more. And I think I know where to look. The ecological activist group Fauna First. If they are helping the Devouring Earth produce that chemical, they may well know where the next phase of the plan is. So, I think I've come up with a lead on Fauna First, the activist group working with the Devouring Earth. It turns out they have a front company located over in Founders Falls. Excuse me. Oak Tree Stationers. I want you to get over there, make some arrests, and see if you can figure out what the Devouring Earth are up to. Okay. Back to Founders Falls. We can just go ahead and use Ouroboros for that, since it'll take us straight there as soon as we hop a ride on their little portal. And there we go. Missions. Fauna First. It's not too far. Just 700 yards away. So guys, let's see how long it takes before I actually need to pop Moment of Glory. I am guessing it will be a long while. But we'll see. If we ever get into trouble, we can pop it. Gives us 15 seconds of literal invulnerability. Defeat foes. So this is a defeat all. We're going to have to beat everybody up. And we need to save 5 activists. So we're going to save the people who are working with the Devouring Earth from the Devouring Earth, because the Devouring Earth are not sympathetic, even if you're trying to help them. They are still mere humans, you see. Okay, that takes care of him. Oh, by the way, thinking of looking at that with Assassin's Strike where it just stopped, I asked a friend of mine on my supergroup who has played several Stalkers to level 50 and beyond, you know, with the veteran levels and stuff. So she's done a lot of Stalker play. And I described this situation that you've all seen happen to me where you placate somebody, you hit Assassin's Strike, there's no interruption, but it just cancels, and you have to hit it again. And her reaction was, yes, I often have to cast, and this is on Homecoming as well, and in her words were, I often have to cast it twice, i.e. cast Assassin's Strike twice to get it to go. So apparently, and somebody else said this has been a bug since live, like it's always been a bug. So I guess it's just something that I didn't remember from the live servers. I didn't encounter it on Homecoming because I didn't play my Stalker to a high enough level to encounter it, I guess. But it's apparently just a known issue. And they did not have any more information than I do about why it happens. Sometimes and not others. The one person that I was talking to who's played a lot of Scrappers indicated that basically it happens to her even just like now. Whereas I said it mostly happens to me during combat when Placate has been used, and then it happens. But I don't know why it would, you know. Why specifically then, I don't know. But at least I know it's not just my imagination or my incompetence. This is a very experienced Stalker who said the same exact thing happens to her. Oh, quartz. Pain in the neck. Get out of the quartz. Okay. And then the bedrock. Oh, he put down another one. I hate when they do that. It's one thing if they put it down, but it really annoys me when they put a second one down. And then a third one, and then a fourth one. And there's no preventing them from doing it. Come on, go. Okay, that guy's dead. Now let's kick out these guys. Get out of my way. One really good thing you can do if you're clogged up at the hallway in a doorway like that is to use knockback. And that will clear them. Right, and it'll give you room to come on out. So now that quartz is going to sit there for the rest of the mission, I guess, because they last a really long time. But I don't care, because as long as we don't need to go over there, we don't need to fight in the quartz, we're fine. And sentry, this is going to suck. So just go ahead and preemptively take the extra 2 hit. We're going to put on hasten, because I'm probably going to need the heal more than once. Maybe not. If I can get him. There we go. Re-rubbles. Notice, even with 3 of them, they can't do anything to me. I mean, I guess it adds flavor, but that's the sort of thing that I would like to see just gone. Because it's all it does is add extra button clicks you have to do. It doesn't. It just makes things take longer. It doesn't make them any harder. And to me, making things take longer doesn't. There's no point to that, right? You want it to be harder, yes. Take longer for no reason other than to take longer. To me, I don't really see a point to that. Okay, another bedrock. And that frees another human. So yeah, unless you're talking about the sentries and the bedrocks, the Devouring Earth really don't pose a lot of trouble. How did he see me? I thought I was hidden. Guess not. Okay, so there's 3 activists to find. One of them will be on that probably at least one of them will be up that elevator. There may be a couple around here. Well, at least we've got 3 yellows for future miss streak cancellation, shall we say. Alright, let's look around here and see if there's anybody up here. There is, and he is trapped. So, bedrock time. That takes him out. Okay, so is that 3 down, 2 to go, something like that. Now I'm just trying to look around as thoroughly as possible. Okay. Oh, jeez. I heard the door go and I'm like, are villains coming down this elevator? Clearly not. 2 guys to go. Alright. Purple sentry, so this guy's going to be a bit rough. Let's go ahead and get a accuracy bonus going. Wow, I'm doing a lot of missing on this guy. What is my chance to hit? Focus power. It's 75% chance that I'm missing him that much. Wow. Alright. So there's a group over here with the Guardian and a Black Rose. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull the Black Rose around the corner because of the quartz. You coming? And we assassinated. Excellent. So there's 2 more activists to find. Don't know if there's going to be another elevator. There could be one more floor after this. Nope, nope, nope. Not staying in that. You're going to have to come to me. What's that noise? Sounds like an earthquake going on inside the game. That's a weird noise. Okay, maybe it was just the sound effect of the rubble. I don't know. Alright. Come on. I'm right there. Why are you telling me I'm out of range? There we go. Yeah, these quartzes go down really fast. The shards, see how fast? 2 hits. Done. No elevator there. I thought there might be. Well. One more hostage. Rubble. Now we got a clue. And the clue says they had some people with them. That's right, people. One of the men wore a shirt that said Fauna First. He was the one who operated the autoclave and other machines. Or no, is that him or is it? No, this is the activist. They took Tanya Tyler. Oh, I see. And she is the girlfriend of the eventual villain of this piece. So I want to go not that way. Which way do I want to go? I want to go straight this way, right? That's where I want to go, through there. Nope. That's not where I wanted to go. That's it. Except... Huh. There's nobody in here either. So I missed something again, guys. Upstairs? No. Alright, I will look around and I'll bring you back when I find the last activist. Well, I missed something on the first floor. So here we are. I don't know if there's somebody in here because I can't get in without killing the sardonyx. Yep, there's the other activist. And that completes the mission. So, we contact Ginger, and she says it's not unusual for devouring Earth to turn against the humans they're allied with, but it is strange for the devouring Earth to target just one person. Normally, they'll take all the people they can get. I wonder who this Tanya Tyler is. And we're half an hour in, so we're going to have to find out who Tanya Tyler is next time. Until then, I am Scarberlock. I got a lot of selling to do. I'll do that, and I'll come back with another episode of City of Heroes.